Welp. It would appear that we have stumbled upon some more MLP AU infection stuff. And even though this trend is dead by now, I honestly don't really care about trends that much. Like, I'm not a trend chaser. I just find the infection thing interesting and wanted to, watch a Lost version of this. Actually, did Lost write this? Never mind, the biggest my bad. This is written by Magpiepony, so you better believe it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. I know I'm like super late, guys. To this, a whole 2 days, right? 2 days, yeah, 2 days. 3 weeks ago? You're telling me this was 3 weeks ago? I beg to differ, sir. I believe that says something different. I'm pretty sure that says 3 seconds ago. See, I'm actually very early. Also, I would like to mention that I'm very sick. Feel bad for me. I'm putting up a Kickstarter, to fund my yeah, give me money.
Warning. The following contains subject matter that some listeners might find disturbing
or
difficult to hear. Listener discretion is advised.
Good old ooh. I like this new type of intro. That's ooh.
Classified. For Cantal medical research only. Patient name. Rarity Bell.
Classified.
Subject 1. Primary physician. Dr. Quest Colton.
I always forget that Rarity's last... Whoa. I always forget that Rarity's last name is Bell. Like, it doesn't roll off the tongue, You never hear Rarity Bell. You never hear that. It's always just Rarity, You never just... Rarity Bell. Like, whoa. Like, that's like calling Applejack Bloom. Wait... Also, I'm pretty... Actually, no. Is that her last name? I'm pretty sure, like... Is that, like, actually, officially her last name? Or does she just, like, not have a last name? I'm done. Oh my god, I can't speak. The sickness is taking me... Wait, sickness. Oh, I see. I'm infected. I'm infected with the MLP virus. I get it. I get it now. I get it. Yeah.
PhD. Date range of anomalous affliction. 12/12/1523 AB. After banishment. Through 2/21/1524 AB. Case summary. This case involves one of Equestria's saviors, the bearer of the element of generosity.
I like the
Rarity
documentary
age 546. An inexplicably highly infectious affliction with rapid onset and extreme mortality rate was first reported, observed, and ineffectively treated. The following data logs have been compiled for research purposes in an effort to find a cure.
Ooh, that is not a good face.
Observation notes. 30th of Jeanettuary, 48 days after.
Hold on, let's actually read this. Node alias element. Okay. Yeah. A cobalt. Interesting. Rarity is a fashion icon with an impressive 2,092 consistent seasons of couture. From her 37, oh my god, owned and operated boutiques in and around Equestria. God damn. She is most known for being the bearer of the element of generosity, whose heroic exploits can be dated back to 1000 AB. With the aid of Princess Twilight and her friends, Rarity has had one marriages. What, 4? Is that 4 or 1? Is that no, 3 marriages. Damn, one ending in reverse, one in death, and the third status is unknown at this time. Rarity also owns a fashion school. Oh, that's cool. Where ponies and creatures alike. Word I can't read. Word I can't read. Word. Okay, I'm done.
After the end of the reign of friendship, Dr. Colton received troubling news today about a potentially unknown illness suffered by the patient, subsequently known as Subject 1. At the doctor's request, a medical professional was dispatched to the subject's place of
I shouldn't have skipped the top. Why is Rarity 546? Oh my god!
Residence in Ponyville for a detailed observation. Upon arrival, Subject 1's demeanor was overall pleasant, albeit melancholy. She seemed fully cognizant and in control of her mental faculties. Attached is Subject 1's initial recorded interview and photographs provided by Subject 1 or Nurse Gentleheart.
Ooh, that's a good
I am
Becky
Nurse
beat.
Gentleheart, sent for observation on behalf of Dr. Colton. I'm here with the patient Rarity Bell, recording this interaction for future analysis.
Say hello, Rarity
It is
Bell.
my understanding you have had a strange affliction recently occur to
You can say hello.
for which you sought medical assistance. Could you please describe in your own words what that affliction is?
Oh, you're ready? Does that little red light mean it's ready?
Yes. If you could please describe the issue in detail?
Oh, I am terribly sorry.
Dude, I really... Ooh. Ooh! I really... I like the... Oh my... Insert the Explorer internet buffing sound here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm not gonna even try to attempt what I was trying to say there. I'm just gonna say that, yes, I like this.
I'm so familiar with all the new gadgetry of the world. It seems like there's always some newfangled thing that ponies are touting around with. Twilight used to try and explain them to us.
Patient's demeanor exhibits sadness.
You don't say. Anything else obvious you'd like to point out?
Only keeping
I'm
as precise
alive.
a record as possible.
That's
Yes,
pretty
I'm
obvious.
sad. I'm devastated. We all are. But I hardly think this issue is related to that fact. Sadness has nothing to do with this.
Patient is indicating to her back left flank where it appears that blue gemstones are protruding from within and around her cutie
That's
mark.
kind of cool, actually.
May I?
And like the messed up, like interesting
Upon closer
fiction
inspection,
kind of way.
these stones are cool, smooth, and firm to the touch. Not unlike the gemstone called sapphire. They appear to be growths coming from within, rather than lodged into the fur externally. A gentle
that's
tug
gotta
of
hurt.
the skin around the growths reveals more gemstone hidden just beneath. I
Damn,
apologize
that's
if I've
whoa.
caused you discomfort.
That's the thing. There isn't really any pain anymore.
Oh,
per
that's
se.
cool.
And truth be
Anymore,
told,
though.
this wasn't the
Still, there
first
was pain.
anomaly I discovered.
Please detail for me that occurrence and timeline to the best of your recollection.
Well, it was a week or so after we lost our dear princess that I discovered something strange. You see, I was looking for just the right outfit to wear to the funeral when I discovered an old piece I'd once made for Twilight when she was rather more normal, pony size, if you will. I knew how much she loved that
so
dress.
she's like a 50-foot
And
monster
that with a
now,
little
right?
more black accents, it would be the perfect way to honor her. Trouble is, I was completely out of onyx, and you simply cannot
Onyx? What the
accent a
heck is
funeral
onyx?
dress in a bright-colored gemstone. No sooner than I became distraught did I feel a piercing pain right here in my forehoof.
Patients indicating to the front right.
Oh my god, if I had that on my arm, I think I would literally just die. It wouldn't even be from the growth. I would just look at it and I'd be like, oh, like dead. Even though I'm technically already dead, because canonically I did in fact die in my Elements of Justice video. I did that a couple days ago, so I am canonically dead. Nice to meet you. I'm a dead person. Maybe that's why I'm so sick, because I'm dead.
Right forehoof, just above the knee. Upon closer inspection, no abnormalities can be observed. I do not see any scarring or bruising.
Well, they don't exactly bleed. At least, not blood. The first one, though, the one that came from this loose bit of fur here, it looked like a bruise at first. My skin was taut and blackened, and the sensation...
That looks nothing like a bruise, I'm sorry.
There are no words to describe it. I couldn't move my hoof at all without a searing, sharp pain.
Oh!
I cried out, but
I hate that.
There was no pony to hear it. All of my staff had already been excused for the day. I knew a specific salve I owned might ease the pain, but that meant moving to get up the stairs and retrieve it. I decided to sprint for it, so there would be only a single burst of agony to get it over with, you see.
Oh.
The problem was, I was a tad clumsier than I anticipated, and my hoof collided into my desk, the lump bursting.
Oh my. Ooh. Two out of my, I don't know, however many, big fears I have. Disease horror and, this type of body horror is always, easy scare me horror for me. I get, the most, just dread in just feeling out of these types of horror. They just so easily make me feel, and it's just, oh my god. Oh, that sucks.
Sting upon impact.
Patient is moving her hooves in a burst motion.
It was awful, disgusting, truly wholly vile. I expected blood and surges, but instead, a modest pile of onyx gemstones was dislodged from inside me. They were followed by a gushing, shimmery gray ooze. Oh, I was aghast. My stomach churned so violently I almost doubled over right there. I was shaking, scared to inhale a breath for fear of its putrid stench. But when I inevitably took that breath, I didn't smell a difference in the air.
Oh, okay, that's
Curious,
cool.
I even leaned in closer to take a sniff. Nothing. In that moment...
You ever just, bleed out profusely black ooze from your arm with, gemstones in it, and you're just let me take a whiff. Let me just, yeah, this doesn't really smell like anything. That's quite interesting. Quite indubitably, very, very interesting, I must say. I must immediately start testing on this black ooze.
Moment, I realized that once the little devils were out, the pain had instantly vanished too.
Oh, sweet, nice.
After sitting there stunned for some time, I counted the dislodged stones and realized I had just enough for my gown.
Don't... Why would... Hey, where do these gemstones come from on my dress? They seem pretty cool. Obviously, there was this big, huge black lump on my arm, and it really hurt, and I was gonna run over to get some ointment or something for it, but I accidentally bumped it into my desk, and it literally combusted. It exploded into a big, huge puddle of stenchless black ooze with a whole bunch of gemstones in it. But that's where I got the gemstones, from inside my body. So anyway, I think, yeah, that's where the gemstones came from.
Strange answer to prayer. I went to tend to the wound, but when I wiped the excess gray liquid away, my hoof seemed perfectly intact. There was no open sore at all. The only indication that it had happened was from a slight looseness of the skin being overstretched. Over the course of time,
let's pretend it never
mostly
happened.
Faded too.
Had you been performing any strange spells, or taken any abnormal potions at the time?
None. I am well aware of the spells I conjure, or the magic I ingest.
She's a
The
witch!
only magic I used that day was soothing salves and creams, but I'd been using them for years. Even so, I had that exact thought too, and threw them all away immediately, just in case.
I'm going to need a list of those said creams and salves and where you procured them from. You indicated this happened roughly 4 weeks
Man,
ago.
I really like the process
So I assume the
here.
originals are long gone now.
Process of figuring
When
things
was the
out.
next incident?
Well, I must admit, I've had several. Too many to count. You see, I discovered after that first incident that every time I pictured a specific gemstone in my mind, it would appear somewhere on me.
Oh.
Now, this might be a tad macabre, but sometimes...
Like imagine every single time you thought of one specific thing, it just popped onto your body. Oh no. Oh god, that would suck.
We must do things to ease the pain, mustn't we? Once the gem lump formed, I would carefully, puncture the skin to extract the gem before it became too painful. Don't give me that look. Pain is entirely subjective. You don't know what you would have done in my situation. I certainly don't need your judgment. Besides, that didn't last too long.
I'm pausing way too many times, but you know what? That is such a cool idea, though. That is so interesting, though. Oh, like... Dude, more, like, MLP infection stuff should do stuff like this. Have the disease be totally unique and different for, like, every single different pony. So that, like, it, like, festers, it forms in a way that's, like, tied to some sort of, like, part of your character, you know? Because you have Rarity with, like, the gemstones forming. Like, that's so weird and interesting. Like, oh, I love that.
After the third or fourth gem, the pain eased almost completely. Perhaps I was just used to it. I'm not sure. The oozing was also a little bit different in color depending on the gem I created. Still no blood, however. Somehow I had turned myself into my own gem mine. It was so exciting for a creative pony such as myself to realize I did not need to bother my underlings to fetch certain stones. I've saved a bundle too.
Exciting.
All of these garments have these miraculous gems sewn into their design.
Why would you put...
Patient is showcasing her fashion wares, hanging on displays or hangers around the boutique. I can observe several 100 gemstones just upon first glance alone.
No need to sound so disgusted. Oh,
You know, why did you get these gemstones on the dress? Well, you see, there was a time where, like, remember that one time where, like, the black ooze, you know, spilled all over the desk and everything, and I got the gemstones for that? Well, I started getting this strange power that I could literally conjure any type of gemstone on my body, and every single time I would just take my knife and just kind of just, you know, cut it outside of my arm, you know, but, you know, just place it on the dress, you know, give it a little bit of a clean, a little bit of a rinse, and then just slap that bad boy onto the dress. You know, that's where I get all my gemstones from. My big fat arm.
horrified. Either way, until a few days ago, this was a wonderful gift. It still is, but, well, as you can plainly see, I believe I'm getting a little more than I can bargain for. These sapphires here on my cutie marks refuse to break away. I've tried chiseling at them, and I can get little flecks here and there, but they never truly leave. It feels like if I manage to excavate one, 3 more take its place, stronger than ever. When I said I had become my own mind, I didn't expect the gemstones to behave similarly. They still don't hurt, but look how atrocious and lumpy I look. I cannot wear anything without it being bothersome. So, rather than lose my figure forever to this blessing, maybe a slight curse,
it's blurred.
I've sought medical advice.
If I may be frank, it is my professional opinion that you should accompany me back to Canterlot General at once. We need to conduct some testing right away.
Must I?
Yeah,
I have
you
so
got
much work
something
left to
bad.
do, darling. Fashion Week is only 3 months away, and I'm already falling behind schedule.
This is something I have never seen before in my
Rarity, your life has just changed
many years
forever.
in this profession. I strongly urge you to consider.
Oh, all right. A magic cleanse or two will probably solve the issue anyway.
Oh,
I can sacrifice
yeah,
a day. Or 2, tops.
Couple days,
Patient was admitted immediately.
Couple days, huh? Couple days, huh? Ha, ha, ha. Just like I thought I was only a couple days late on this thingamabob. Ha, 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 ha. That's a lie. I knew I was 3 weeks late.
To Canterlot General. Data log. Hoof stay 6 of February. 7th day of the hospital stay.
Foliolary.
Procedure performed. 5th magical cleansing. Results: no current rejuvenative effect. Additional test results. Initial blood tests have proven inconclusive of evidence for abnormalities. Subject notes. Dr. Colton examined the subject today and found 5 more growing gem pustules located in the following areas: left shoulder, underbelly, base of the horn,
And two more protrusions on the left flank.
on the left flank.
beat
Attached
you
to
to it.
Subject
Ha.
1's second recorded interview with the subject's primary nurse, Gentleheart.
Hello, how are you feeling today?
How am I feeling? Horrendous, that's how. I came to you for help,
jeez.
and since doing so, things have only gotten worse. I don't
Well,
know
it's
what you've
gonna
been
get worse
doing to
anyway.
me, but it has to stop now.
I assure you, Mom, the doctor and his staff are working tirelessly
They're
to...
everywhere. I haven't had a single thought about conjuring one since being admitted, but they still grow. Look here, the one under
it's
my
so
hoof. See how it's
freaky.
protruding?
Ah.
I can't even walk anymore without it making my stride awkward.
Oh.
And don't think I don't hear the snickering. Oh, look, Miss Rarity bumbling around and raging like a lunatic. Look how funny she walks. Disgraceful. All of you.
I don't know. I feel like if you were walking around, you know, just chilling one day, and then you just saw like a guy, just bunch of crystals on him, like just literally lodged into his skin, walking all weird. I feel like you would be more concerned, like, oh shoot, somebody help that guy, rather than just like, haha, he's like growing gemstones, or you would probably be more fascinated, be like, holy crap, that guy's growing gemstones, yo, or you would be kind of greedy and be like, yo, give me some of those gemstones, man, I need my money. But I don't know, I don't feel like laugh would be the first response, but this is inside of Rarity's mind, so, you know, it does kind of make sense that Rarity would think that.
We are a professional place of healing, and any staff who have ever
Oh,
said...
you aren't even listening. That was just an example, you moronic twit. I don't have to. I don't have to hear the words to know that they're thinking them. I want out. You hear? Out. You fix this mess you made and you let me go at once.
You made it,
I will
Rarity.
try to expedite the process as quickly as possible,
Well, technically she didn't make
but I
it.
do have a list of questions the doctor would like me to.
Look what you have done. Come see.
Subject is ushering me to her bed
Oh my...
and hyper...
Oh no! 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 What the freak, man? Oh my god, I feel like a squirrel.
hyperextending her left eyelid open,
Oh.
pointing to it with her right hoof.
See it? Another one. Just behind my eye.
Oh, that's...
Feel it. You have to stop this now, or... No, I don't even want to think about what could happen.
I don't want to
give me
think
the
about
doctor.
it either.
Right this instant.
But if I...
Now! I want to...
This was the end of the recording. Observation notes.
Oh, that's haunting.
Trot's Day 8th of February. 9th day of hospital stay. Subject 1 caused a disturbance last
gonna
night.
die.
After a routine patient check,
sickness doesn't
Subject
kill
1
me already.
managed to elude hospital staff and leave her room. A scalpel was procured from the restricted supply room, and she
what are you doing
returned
with
to
that
her
scalpel?
room unnoticed. Staff was alerted when terrible screaming came from the subject's room. Subject 1 had barricaded her door and was attempting to insert the scalpel into the gemstone growth under the left eyelid.
Why? No!
Security camera footage showed Subject 1 on her bed, while the supplementary bed had been pushed up against the entrance, along with the other hospital friends.
Oh my god. My heart is feeling this, man. I cannot imagine being in a place like that with a problem like that. Like, that is dreadful. That is the emotion I feel so hard right now. Dread. Just, oh, it's so horrifying to think about yourself being in a situation like that.
Furniture and equipment. In the attached footage, the subject is seen smiling and crying simultaneously, while rocking back and forth in a semi-fetal position. Although there is a lack of audio in the security camera footage, the night nurse was able to record the last words of the subject's individualized assault before orderlies accessed the room and restrained her.
Don't play me the
Attached
words.
is the recorded audio from this event.
Don't play me the words.
I feel it. I can feel it. I almost got it. Yes. Another cheek. It's coming out. I can do it myself. It doesn't even hurt.
She's going crazy.
What? I think I pushed it inward.
Oh!
Luna, I think
Oh my god, what the f-
There now. That wasn't so bad.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god, I got legitimately so tense from that. I hope you guys can hear the fear in my voice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot even gather my thought. Jeez, man. Holy crap. Just not panic, but like it turned into panic, and it was just, oh my god, and trying to, oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I've been this, like, scared, fearful in, like, an MLP reaction video before, but, like, oh, holy crap. Proper cracking job, man. God damn.
Subject 1 has been moved to the maximum security unit of the hospital to receive round-the-clock surveillance. She seemed unaware that her left eye was hanging loose from its socket, with visible trauma from the previous night's incident.
Trauma, yeah,
Traces of a blue liquid were found within the exposed eye socket. A sample was taken for testing. The subject did not engage in conversation with any hospital staff. Data log, Stallion Day, 11th of February, 12th day of hospital stay. Procedure performed, surgical removal of eye. Result, non-applicable. Additional test results, bluish liquid sample result delayed. The initial testing facility was unable to come to any conclusive results. The sample was sent to another facility for retesting. Subject notes. Staff members have reported difficulty in managing and treating Subject 1. Common complaints include heightened and long-lasting anger, a raised volume or pitch to her voice when speaking to staff, and short, curt responses to questions with the inclusion of foul language.
Honestly, though, with that moment there where I became an emotional dying mess, it really sounded like Rarity, like, got gemstones in her throat, like growing gemstones in the throat, and that would be, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I'm going to, like, speak, like, just in whispers for, like, the rest of the video, because I am just... I don't want to say dying, because I've already said dying so many times, so that would be kind of not funny, because I've said it too many times, but, you know, I couldn't really think of another word, so I started going on this ramble about how I've been saying dying too many times this video. And now I will do the classic cliche response of, hey guys, take a shot anytime you hear me say dying. You will not survive, you will be the one dying. Anyway.
Subject 1 was restrained when she threw a breakfast tray at an orderly. This was a temporary precaution as instructed by Dr. Colton. Subject 1 will be undergoing the long overdue surgical removal of the loose left eye due to hostility in her insistence to fix it herself. Dr. Colton has insisted the patient be sedated in anticipation of the procedure. Observation notes. Mayor's Day. 12th of February, 13th day of hospital stay.
Oh my god.
Subject 1 is still recovering from surgery. Dr.
Hey guys, you wanna go on a mining trip? I know a great pony for the gemstone mining, across the way. Get a lot of gemstones.
Colton has instructed staff to interact with the subject unsedated. Unsubstantiated growth has occurred since the procedure's conclusion. Sapphires protruding from the eye socket have grown another 3 inches, opening the socket further and marring most of the left side of the face. The sapphire count at this time is 142 distinct gemstones in 57 different places on the body. Refer to the attached chart for exact locations. Subject is now unable to walk, as gemstones are protruding from beneath all 4 of her hooves. Staff has been instructed to start filing down these particular gemstones, but have been advised not to attempt to dislodge any remaining stones for fear of organ or muscle entanglement. Extra caution is strongly advised for this procedure. Nurse Jollyhope was admitted for lung irritation from breathing in the gemstone particles. Oxygen masks are now mandatory for all interactions with the subject.
Oh man.
Data
it's gonna become a crystal.
Flanks Day, 16th of February, 17th day of hospital stay. Procedures performed. Attempted gemstone removals.
Yo, get mod here.
Non-applicable. Subject 1 resisted and refused the procedure. Additional test results. The bluish liquid test results received from the Equestrian Institute of Rockology. Results indicate that the sample consists of millions of microscopic gemstone fragments, giving it the illusion of a liquid substance. Dr. Colton rejected these results and is resubmitting additional samples to several external testing facilities. Subject notes. Subject 1 insists that she is too ugly to be seen by staff and continues to fight against any procedure. Current sapphire count is 267 distinct stones. 16 additional stones of varying colors found, breaking from the traditional blue. In the last 24 hours, Subject 1's fur has rapidly shed in its entirety. No immediate causation can be determined without further testing. According to nursing staff, Subject 1 has not eaten any meals in 3 days. When attempting to insert an emergency IV for liquid nutrients, the skin was found to be impenetrable by needle or blade. The skin is firm to the touch and stone-like in resistance. A biopsy of a skin sample...
Honestly, at this point, just put her out of her misery. I don't think that you can cure this. By the time she becomes a stone, just a pure gemstone, you're going to be years away from figuring out any idea of how to fix this.
From the left forehoof was also expedited with the resubmitted testing samples. Observation notes. Cantor Day, 17th of February, 18th day of hospital stay. This unscheduled audio recording took place from 12:44 p.m. to 1:58 p.m. When
Let's take a shot anytime
the
you said, "Oh my
recorder was
God."
covered in an unidentified multicolored goo-like substance, partially corrupting the tape. The following clip was the only salvaged audio from said incident.
Oh, please don't. Oh my.
This is Nurse Gentleheart. What we are hearing right now is coming from Subject 1. For the past 12 minutes, the subject has been violently regurgitating gem-like substances. Sweet mercy. It's all right. The doctor is coming.
It's in my eye! It's in my eye!
Get
It's
him
in
out
your...
of here.
Oh my... No! Why is his eye out? Why is it...
It's unprecedented. She's still going.
Dude, just leave. Get out of there. Run.
Block the door. Give me those rags. It's seeping through.
Of course it...
Miss, can you hear me? Rarity. She's not responding. Where is Dr. Colton?
Following the incident,
I don't even know where to begin with this, man. Just the voice acting, the visual and audio editing side of it, the writing with that, the siren, the whole atmosphere of it just, oh my God. I don't know if I felt this tense before when I'm watching something like horror related, especially for like MOP. Like, this is hitting so incredibly hard for me. Oh my God. And I hope you guys can tell from my voice, because jeez. Oh my God.
Dr. Colton ordered Subject 1's hospital room to be quarantined from all staff. Temporary biohazard barriers were put into place to keep all hazardous materials from leaving the infected area. A hazmat crew has been contacted. Their earliest open appointment is in 1 week. Security footage from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. was discovered missing. An internal investigation has been launched, and recovery measures are being made. As of the completion of this log, there has been no success locating or recovering this footage. Observation notes: Wither's Day, 21st of February. The following recording is a statement from Miss...
You know what? Actually, I think there is, one MLP fanfic, fan thing that was, Scribbler did a thing for it. It was, I think it was called Light in the Fleeting Darkness. I think with that one I had a similar feeling to this one. I think there's actually, now that I think about it, I think there's a few others as well. They're rare, but oh man, but I think I don't know if it's gotten to this height before with my fear state, but I think if any MLP thing came close, it was definitely Light in the Fleeting Darkness. That one's, I gotta rewatch that on the channel sometime. That one's a banger.
Gentleheart during her exit interview.
It was horrible. I don't think I'll ever be able to unsee it.
No, you and me both, sister.
It wasn't just coming from her mouth. It was coming out of everywhere.
Oh my God! You vomit out and just like it comes out of your arm.
Couldn't do anything. We tried. We truly did. Most of us weren't even in our proper hazmat suits, the ones Dr. Colton instructed us to wear. I heard one of the orderlies was already...
I'm gonna be so mad if this ends with like one of the nurses or like one of the doctors like looking on his arm, and he's just like, "Is that a diamond?" I'm putting up the fist, man. I'm ready to punch my screen, give it a good old whacky whack whack whack.
He's already admitted. I think he got it in his eye. It was so much thicker than the first sample, and with multiple colours. Somebody said it was liquid crystals. I didn't believe them at first, but I saw it. I saw the room. I couldn't help myself. We just left her in there for 3 days, and there wasn't a single peep.
Dude, she
We're
was
medical professionals, damn it. We're supposed to help ponies, not sequester them and starve them out.
This is different, though.
Yes, I forged Dr.
Is this
Colton's
even
signature, but it was
MLP
the only
infected
way
anymore,
any
guys?
pony would let me into that room. She was there, only it wasn't her. A gemstone, a crystal.
Oh my god.
Pony-like in shape, curled onto the floor in a fetal position, like some kind of sculpture. No fur, no mane, no tail, just
No life.
rock. But I saw a horn and a slab of stone with that same kind of mane and tail twirl.
She's gone.
That's not all, though. The room, it was covered. I expected to find some kind of ooze or goop, maybe even solidified into a mush, but there wasn't anything of that at all. You know those cracks geodes that ponies sometimes collect. It was like a whole room of that. The bed, the equipment, hell, even the camera.
How?
Some of them were 3-4 feet long. Just cluster after cluster of these horrible crystal gemstone abominations. I don't regret my decision to try and help her. Maybe some part of me is glad I'm being...
I regret subjecting myself to lots of fear and anguish. Woo!
Fired from a place that would abandon one of Equestria's saviors to this fate. I would have no regrets at all, but... I think I'm at a point where I can't keep this to myself any longer. I really need somebody to examine this. I touched the crystals on Rarity's flank
Bad idea.
a month ago in that first interview.
Bad move.
Now.
No.
See?
No.
A lump.
No.
Maybe I'm a parasite of everything I've seen, or maybe... Oh. And all those dresses.
No.
Oh, has anybody checked on them? Oh, sweet Twilight, what are we gonna do?
Oh, no. It's spreading.
Gentleheart was thereafter admitted into Canterlot General. Her records were sealed and are unavailable for this report. Although the data is still inconclusive, we are awaiting the test results from Subject 1's biopsy. At this stage of the outbreak, we have compiled 248 case studies of ponies experiencing similar symptoms. Staff is limited in resources due to the difficulty of the remaining subjects. Containing Subject 3 and Subject 4, and locating Subject 2 is a top priority. Emergency staff has been instructed to turn away patients beyond our help. Subject 5 is currently cooperative and under observation of Dr. Colton, myself. Subject 5 shows no deterioration compared to the others, and continues to ask about the whereabouts of Subject 1.
Oh, is Subject 5 part of the main 6? Oh my god. That's the end, isn't it? That's the end, isn't it? Oh. Give me more. Give me more. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Why was I 3 weeks late on this? Why? Why did I have to be 3 weeks late on this? I should have watched this the minute it came out, because god damn! That has got to be one of my favorite MLP experiences, like, ever. The pure, horrific nature of everything. It is like kind of somewhat unmatched for me. Like, and the artwork complementing terrible disease. Oh, the artwork complemented what was happening so well. Oh, like it. Hold on, pause the credits there for a second so I get my thought out. I said this in Scribbler's Rarity infection thing, but I said that you kind of run the risk of showing your monster that, you know, the people might be disappointed and the fear factor will go down because you know what the monster looks like, so you know what the horror looks like. But with this was done in such a good, the artwork was done in such a good way that it heightened the fear for me. It heightened it so much. Like, the artwork was also so banging. Of course, audio, visual, voice acting. Oh, it was all so top notch, bro. Yes! 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 Oh my god. Oh. Also, I love how this was done in a documentary style. It gave, like, those moments where they actually played audio recordings all, like, it gave you all the more dread and fear and anguish, because, like, it was kind of like, it was those rare moments where you got, like, a piece of, like, what was really going on at that time, and you hear the panic and the heartbreak and dread. I've said dread too many times now, but whew. I'm gonna go to bed scared tonight. Oh my god. I don't know how I would even end this video. Yo, Austin and Mag, y'all broke me tonight. Y'all broke me. Oh, it's a funny video. I got the perfect video. Actually, no. Let me play it. Though we have just experienced trauma and pain, let us end on a very funny and light note.
I put my cat on the mic.
Dude, what are you doing?
That's not a cat!
God, motherfucker, what are you doing? Stop.
Can't hear my own thoughts.
I can't hear my own thoughts.
Oh my god, I love that video so much. How have I not liked that video yet? Give it a thumbs up. And I gotta give the other video a thumbs up. I'm gonna put my cat on the mic.